feel this way forever. I'm sorry, Miss Jackson. For real. Never meant to make your daughter cry.
Hi, what is going on, guys? Ace the Weirdo, and today I am bringing you guys a Skate 1 video, EA Skate. Alright, first one reason why, just why not, back on it. But yeah, guys, I want to talk about my vlog, the one I did yesterday, 2 days ago, which was, like, basically the video before this one. And guys, honestly, I want to talk to you guys about that video, the vlog. If you guys have not seen it, I would recommend you guys go check that out ASAP. Just go watch it. It's a vlog, it's just the first time I'm meeting fans, etc. All this stuff, it's the feeling I had inside me was joy. It wasn't even joy, it was just something weird, like just a good feeling though, like happy type. I don't know, guys, it wasn't just okay, forget, you can't get off your bar and skate one. It was insane though how it was, like the way it was. I don't know, it was just crazy though. Like honestly, guys, you guys definitely should go check that out. I'll put a link in the description below so you guys can check it out. Alright guys, so go check that video out, tap that like button if you want. But yeah, basically guys, that was the first time I ever had my fan meetup. It was intense, it was insane. I actually, there was a fan shaking, there was so much stuff going on, okay guys. So I'm gonna talk about what actually happened and all this stuff. Basically, oh my lord, what was that? Did I get hit by a car? Anyways, basically it was my first time being in the fan meeting, etc. and all that kind of stuff, and it was a good time, it was crazy, I had a blast, everybody had a blast, we had a good time, we ate with the fans, like, I'm just gonna tell you guys, like, everything as much as I can. I don't want to make the video too long enough because, the vlog's over there, you can watch it basically. So I just want to talk about a couple things that happened and all that stuff. There was traffic, we came in late and all that stuff. It was really bad traffic. We left on time at the right time we needed to leave, but the traffic killed us and got us. So I was just like, damn, like, I wonder if there's still gonna be, people in there. And then as soon as we got there, they were inside the mall, and people went outside the mall. Like they were walking outside. A kid approached the car, he wanted to, we couldn't, like get him near the car because we were near the park and all that stuff. But, a skater was like, oh, hold on, we'll be there in just a sec. We had to park the car and then got out, and we started going, and there were so many people. I'm not gonna lie, there were some people that were just there for Albert and Skater, it is what it is because of performance with Albert, and the skater. And then, like, this is the first time I've ever signed anything. A kid approaches me and he was like, can you sign this? It was a wallet. Alright, so he told me to sign the wallet. As soon as I was recording, I don't know why I stopped when I shouldn't stop. I stopped the camera, put it in my pocket. After I put it in my pocket, basically, I grabbed his wallet, I was like, sign anywhere? And I was like, he's like, yeah, it doesn't matter anywhere. And I was the first one to sign his wallet. I was like, yo, are you the first one signing me something? And, no one signed anything. I was like, yo, sick. Go ahead, I signed it. I had, like, if you guys don't know, I have the smallest handwriting and everything, so my signature was really small. It wasn't that it wasn't just small. It was basically like, okay, it is small, but like, it's hard to explain how I, write. Yo, if you guys have pictures and you guys are the one that's, and I sign anything of yours, if you have Instagram or, Snapchat or Twitter, links in the description below of that. So go, take a picture of it, send it to me. I would post it, on YouTube, or I'll post it on Twitter, or, I'll post it somewhere so I can show you guys also how small my signature is. And it's just crazy though. But basically, as soon as I finished signing it, right, I was like, in my head, damn, I just signed something. It was crazy. I just signed something. So after I signed the wallet, other people were coming through eventually telling me to sign, mainly, I was waiting there, recording and vlogging and all that stuff. Like, I stopped recording, not stopped recording. I didn't, like, beginning, I didn't really record anyone's face, just because I wasn't sure, because some people aren't uncomfortable, but then again, Albert clearly said in the video, so, hi Albert. Just chilling. But yeah, Albert said clearly in the video that, we'll be recording and all that stuff. So, which I should have just kept recording it. I would have got a lot more footage if I could. We moved inside just because it was super hot and crazy out there. So it was so hot, it was crazy, it was hot and all that stuff. So basically, we moved inside because it was really hot, we're like, alright, we gotta go inside, and then someone told me to sign it, I signed a couple stuff outside, and, someone actually told me to sign a controller. I feel bad for, like, I'm gonna tell you right, like, why would you feel bad? Okay, he told me to sign this controller, and the marker he had was like kind of, it was a sharp, but it was like thick, so it was like hard to do my signature. So when I signed it, I looked at it after and I was like, oh shit, it does not even look like a signature, like my name. I was just, because I just write H. It was just like a scribble, like a little, like a kid just went or something. I was just like, oh my god. I was like, yo, I feel so bad. Yo, if you're watching my video, I am so sorry that I try to, it was really difficult to actually sign with the controller, man. If you're the guy with the controller I signed, I apologize because I understand I messed up and then it looked really small and it just looked like scribble scrabble. But you know, I want to say sorry about that. It's just because my hand, I can't speak English. My writing is all, you know, small and all that stuff, so I don't know how to sign, how to do it. I gotta at least under control with that type of marker, like Sharpie marker. I gotta like kind of like, I don't know, it's hard to explain, but I know what I'm gonna do next time. Alright, guys. The next time I, you know, sign something. But yo, it was the best fan meetup ever. Like, it was the best. You know, I just had a huge ass blast, and I know you guys did too. A kid was really nervous, and it was hella fun. Honestly, guys, go check that vlog out. Not even mine. Go even check out Albert's. He did some recording too. Guys, the feeling of it was insane. Like, I can't explain how the feeling was. It's just crazy. But basically, after that, though, when we went inside, security came through. First, security was taking pictures. Then, I guess the security with the suits were coming out, or dudes with the suits, aka I guess the manager or something. He was coming through with a freaking suit, and then he was saying to was it Albert? I think it was Albert and Skater, saying that we couldn't be here. And even the moms, they were like, "Wait, why can't we be here? You know, we're just, you know, they're kids and this and that." And they were just like, "Sorry, this is a business area and this is something like that." I don't even know what he was saying. He said something like that. In my head, I'm like, that's straight up bull. You know, that's ass. That's retarded. How is security gonna be taking pictures and then cause the other security with the you know? I don't know if it was that person that did it, but I was just like, bruh. But yeah, you know, it was you know, it sucked. It didn't last long. I wish it could last longer, you know. But I don't know next time if because we were planning on doing another one, a meetup. I don't know if, you know, if it's gonna be in Atlanta, the same place. I don't know if we're gonna go outside. I don't know how this is gonna work out. To be honest. I keep saying I don't know how this. But yo, next fan meetup is gonna be crazy. Hopefully we have one sooner. You know, soon. It was awesome talking to you guys. It was you know, taking pictures, signing things, and all that stuff. You know, it was crazy. It was a good feeling for, you know, making others feel good. You know, signing things. It was just great. But guys, like I said, if you guys went to the meetup and you guys, or if I sign anything of yours, and you have any Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, anything, just take a picture of it. Links in the description below of all that. You know, my username and everything of what needs to be done. You know, send it to me, and I would be happy to put it on the next video or, you know, another video. But guys, that is basically it I wanted to talk about. It wasn't that of a, okay, it is kind of a long video, but it wasn't that of a long story. I'm just trying to explain, get into detail on more than just what the vlog was itself. I needed more, I guess I could say footage, but I didn't get it. So this is kind of the extra footage of the vlog, kind of, you know, just me talking about it. But yo, so if you enjoyed this video by any chance, feel free to fab that like button, and if you're new to my channel, feel free to fab that subscribe button for more new weird entertaining content coming up for you. More entertaining content coming up for you guys. Trust me, I do not regret it. Hopefully you guys don't regret it, and hopefully that the face cam, I just looked at the face cam and I was like here. So hopefully you guys saw my whole face instead of it was just like this, you know. Alright, but I am out, guys. Take care. Like I said, if you're new, tap the subscribe button, and you guys take it easy. I love you all, and bye.